welcome to the AUC News Bulletin. I am Merna Sakr. On Wednesday, live music was the way Sunrise Hospital in Las Vegas cheered up the victims of a shooting that is believed to be the worst in modern U.S. history. It was a very emotional moment for both nurses and some of the patients who danced in their wheelchairs, including Kurt Fowler, who was deeply wounded after the shooting.
Touching that they take time out of their day to come and help heal. I believe that it helps lift us up, each and every one of us, whether we're really injured with a wound or whether our hearts are hurting. Music just heals.
The Nashville-based musicians on call mentioned that they organized these musical performances to offer emotional support for the victims through music. Among the musical performers were Michael Ray, Brandon Ray, and the Railers.
What's crazy about this to us is that we played the same festival a couple of years ago, and just the thought of all those people, and having some crazy person just target innocent people that are just there to enjoy music and have fun. So that's why we're here. We want to bring healing. We want to bring joy. It's heavy for everybody, and we're just trying to make their day just a little bit better.
Harvey Weinstein, American Hollywood producer and studio executive, was fired earlier this week from his own company after allegations of years of sexual harassment. The co-founder of the Weinstein Company was accused of sexual harassment in a report by the New York Times late last week that detailed 30 years of sexual misconduct against actresses and employees who have interacted with his company. Weinstein is known for producing many famous films through the Weinstein Company and the previous one he co-owned with his brother called Miramax. Said films have collected more than 300 Oscar nominations in total.
I don't know that at this point in time there's any way he comes back to the movie business, because Hollywood is a very collaborative place, and this story has a story like this has a way of making everybody dirty. So you probably don't want to be involved with someone like him, at least now, and we'll see what strides he can make in his own rehabilitation. But yeah, for now I think he's pretty much...
Hollywood was quick to react to Weinstein's firing. Tweets from both women and men supported his firing. American actress Meryl Streep stated that Weinstein's actions were allegedly disgraceful and inexcusable and an abuse of power. The Weinstein Company's fate is too early to determine, since he was fired only last Sunday.
There's always been this kind of presumption, well, of course that happens. It's almost like precedent creates rationalization. And now it's a feeling of, yes, this has always happened, and it has to stop. It's no longer can be shrugged off. It's no longer considered.
In northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, chili growers are celebrating a chili harvest that happens to coincide with the upcoming 19th National Congress of the ruling Communist Party of China. The chili growers in Xinjiang arranged their crops into the shape and color of the CPC. The Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region produces 250,000 tons of dried chili annually, which accounts for 1/5 of the national total production.
党的19大10月18号就要召开了，这也是我们国家政治生活上一个大事儿，我非常高兴。我们这个新疆的优惠政策也特别多，作为一个最基层的维吾尔族党员，对这个新疆的政策。
On a positive note, the Russian President Vladimir Putin received a special gift for his birthday this year. The Turkmen president gave Putin a puppy on Wednesday for his birthday, which was in October 7th. Putin is famous to be a dog lover, and is not the first time that he receives a puppy as a gift from different leaders on different occasions.
Недавно у вас был хороший день, День ангела, поэтому я вас от души поздравляю. Я сегодня привез с собой этого маленького лабая. И называется он «Выпали», то есть это верно.
On Wednesday, Barcelona's residents had mixed opinions regarding the threat of Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy to suspend Catalan autonomy. Some appeared worried about a national police intervention, while others were optimistic about a reopening of dialogue between regional and national leaders. Rajoy demanded that the Catalan leader clarify whether he has declared independence, issuing a threat that the central government could limit or rescind the region's autonomy if he has. He added that the Catalan government's response would be crucial in deciding events over the coming days.
Que siempre estamos repitiendo lo mismo. Creo que lo mejor sería que se sentaran de una puñetera vez y se aclaren y decidan algo, un poco más de autonomía, no lo sé. No sé porque no soy político, pero evidentemente esto tiene que haber una solución más lógica. A ver, suspender la autonomía no va a servir para nada, la gente no la va a convencer. Es ridículo.
The United Nations Human Rights Office released a report on Wednesday that says that attacks against Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar were part of a strategy to drive them away from their homes and prevent them from ever returning. The report itself is based on 65 interviews that were conducted in mid-September with Rohingya Muslims themselves, given that over 500,000 of them fled into Bangladesh after the previous violence that erupted against them on August.
The victim statement we received mentioned many cases of where the Myanmar security forces arrives either with megaphones mentioning to people to leave, ordering people to leave, or immediately attacking as a first. And then on a second step almost, the Rakhine Buddhist individuals then come often with knives or machetes. And this is what we have been.
United Nations researchers also revealed that cleansing operations against this minority group started in Rakhine almost a month before the latest attack.
The destruction by the Tatmadaw of houses, fields, food stocks, crops, livestock, and even trees render the possibility of the Rohingya returning to normal life and livelihoods in the future in northern Rakhine almost impossible. It also indicates an effort to effectively erase all signs of memorable landmarks in the geography of the Rohingya landscape, and memory in such a way that the return to the lands would yield nothing but a desolate and unrecognizable terrain.
The Myanmar Buddhist majority still continues to deny that Rohingya Muslims are just a different ethnic group, and they claim that they are illegal immigrants. In China, with the increasing number of Chinese going overseas for education, China is offering incentives to attract graduates back from overseas as the nation moves to transition into a consumption and innovative economy. The Chinese government has been encouraging innovators and entrepreneurs to finish their studying abroad to come back by creating policies and paperwork that support them and give them enough capital to start their business. Li Zeif was the Google research scientist based in California. He returned in 2012 to start his own business and take advantages of such policies in the emerging Chinese market.
The Chinese government has encouraged innovation and entrepreneurship, providing policy and paperwork support and attracting capital. It has made things easier for overseas talents to make a decision to return and get a business started.
Since reform and opening up began in 1978, China's economy has been propped up by a cheap, labor-intensive workforce. But as the new reality of slower growth and the need for economic transition sets in, new human resources are needed. This was the AUC Newscast. I'm Merna Sakr. Thank you for watching.